Angry guy here, and black women can't find dates and are blaming black men who become password bros for it. Black women who can't find dates are blaming black men who become passport bros for it. This is pretty unbelievable, but let's go ahead and check this out because black women are now very upset that they're struggling to find dates and they're turning around. They're seeing that a lot of black men are no longer dating. They're no longer in the dating pool. They're walking away from dating and they're blaming black men for it. They're saying, "You guys are not dating. You guys are we're not finding the quality of men we want. We're not finding a lot of men in general." And they're very upset about this. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
When somebody tells you you're a gold digger because you don't want to split the bill, just tell them, sweetie, if I was a gold digger, I would not be dating you. I would date somebody who has a boat or a plane. You can't even fucking pay for my chicken. Are you serious?
Are women still traditional today?
What does that mean? Define traditional.
Pure, low body count, not going out a lot.
Women are not traditional. Women can do whatever the fuck they want.
Would you say that women still prefer a traditional type of man?
No.
You guys are okay with like having protecting the man yourself, providing for the man yourself?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of weak anyway, so I feel like women can do the job for themselves.
Okay, I understand you're saying you do want to, right? But the question is, do you prefer that?
I mean, you got me there. You got me there, sir.
No, seriously, because at this point, I'm trying to understand what I actually need a man for. Let's be real, they're not the best at making us women come forth. I'm trying to do loopholes. Uh, the romance, for the most part, seems to be lost. You're not courting like you used to. You damn sure don't know how to cuddle a woman. You damn sure don't make more money than me for the most part. For the most part, we make about the same. It feels like there's no value that a man can actually bring to my life at this point.
When women usually talk about the fact that men cannot please women sexually anyway, they usually are hinting around to let other women know to just date women. They're always trying to force little subtle little ways to convert women over to lesbianism. To talk about the fact that men don't please you and a woman can please.
It's crazy. And it's what's interesting is that she's basically starting to say like, guys, so now you have the sisters who they're going out and they're having relationships with other women, but they still want men to pay the bill. So they're upset that the men are not, you guys aren't making enough money to keep me happy. All right? Because keep in mind, she does not want to marry a woman. She wants to marry a man, but she prefers to have a relationship, a physical relationship with other women, but she wants a man to provide for her and protect her. So she wants a man to subsidize her living. She wants a man to give her to buy things for her, provide for her, protect her. But she's saying that, when it comes to the physicality of things, she'd rather have a physical relationship with another woman. And this is the society that we live in today, where men are only seen as seen for ATMs, seen as ATMs, basically for their attention, time, and money, right? And that's essentially all that a woman wants from a man. She doesn't actually want him for the person that he is. She wants him for the utility that he provides. And so many guys are now tired of it, and they're walking away from Western society. They're going overseas. They're starting new lives, and they're not looking back. And the only tools that these women have is shaming these men, or shaming the men who have not left into never thinking about leaving. Because the guys who've left, they're not coming back, and they're not looking back. But the men who are still here, they want to make sure that these beta male orbiters never get it in their heads of thinking that they're going to go and try to do what the passport bros have done and take themselves off the grid and walk away from that and form new lives and find happiness and live in a place where your money goes so much more and you can do so much more with that. Okay, I mean, guys, you literally have high value men now saying, you know what, enough is enough. I'm done with this, and I'm also walking away. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. If you have, thank you so much. Turn on notifications and never miss another video again. And like the video because it tells YouTube that you're enjoying my videos and you want to see more of them. So YouTube will show you more of them. And if you're enjoying this content, guys, show some love and send me some Red Bull money via Cash App. You can see the link on the screen. And it's also in the description. Guys, black women who can't find dates are blaming black men who become passport bros for it. And it's unbelievable. But I shouldn't say it's unbelievable because there's such a large empathy gap today that women are not being empathetic towards men. They're not understanding what men go through. They don't care. What they care about is what can you do for me? What can you do for me? What can you buy for me? How much utility do you have? You know?
Please you. That can go two ways. There's plenty of women that don't know how to satisfy women either. And she definitely will take no accountability for the fact that she may be the problem for her lack of relationships.
I went on this date, and this guy was telling me about the things that he was attracted to in me. And they were mostly things about the fact that I was such a hard worker, and, I was out here getting it. I'm grinding, like, boy. Anyway, it was a complete total turnoff and a red flag because no, I don't want to date a guy that's attracted to the masculinity in me. I actually want one that likes my softness, that likes my femininity. I don't want to be with a man that wants me to be his fellow homeboy. I don't want that. I want a man that wants me to be soft and sweet and dainty. Okay. So I got up from the date. I went to the bathroom and I never came back.
My issue dating in LA is that I get too excited every time I see it. Like an actual black man I would consider dating. It's like you have to be the one because there are literally no other options. Nada, zilch, zero, zero. I can't date a white man.
Let me tell you why dating in LA is so trash. I mean, as you know, the black guys out here don't date black girls, which makes it hard for me as a black woman that likes black men. And yeah, I've been out here for almost a year. I could count on one hand the dates I've gone on since I've lived out here, and I have zero that were even of quality. Like the guys out here that do date black girls, no. And the guys in LA that do date black girls, it's giving like you should be grateful I like you energy. And I swear to God, it's like happened so many times because they know that black guys don't date black women. Like I was I wouldn't even say a date. I was out with a guy that likes me. And, he was like, yeah, I know they don't be dating black girls, but I love black women. I love black women. Mind you, he was broke, didn't have a job, had 2 kids, but was expecting me to give him a chance because he likes black girls. And that's just the energy out here. It's like, hey, be happy somebody like you.
It is truly amazing that women won't settle for what they actually qualify for. They would not have it. It sounds like she has the usual standards that most women have. The guy got to be 6 feet, athletic, successful, educated brother, all this mess here. But the fact that she's not fit and feminine, she's just gonna end up playing the card of, oh, he just don't like black women. But when
Guys, if you remember in the prior video, you had this woman literally saying that she wants a guy who's going to provide for her, protect for her. But what is she really doing? What is she really providing in the relationship? I mean, you listen to the things that these women are saying, and their expectations are through the roof, beyond through the roof, and they're looking for the top 10%, or rather top 1% of black men at this point. And it's like they have to, and what are they bringing to the table? They're basically like, I'm the table. Okay, and they're disqualifying all the black men that are approaching them. It is unbelievable. And then you say it's no wonder that so many men are walking away and becoming passport bros, and they're furious because they're realizing that the number of men that they have to choose from are dwindling. And as those numbers dwindle, what do? They only just go on rants and rampages. And if and guys, what's really happening here is that a lot of these women, for example, this one's like, oh, he's attracted. I want someone who's attracted to my femininity. I don't want someone who likes me because for my masculinity. What? He's like, oh wow, it's really great. It's really cool that that you're able to do this kind of work, and she basically got up, walked out, went to the bathroom, and never came back. And then you wonder why so many guys are literally jaded. Like, you cannot win. You cannot win at all. It's impossible to win. The only way to win is to stop playing the game and to walk away. Because you'll have these women saying, "Oh, that's the mistake that you made. You made a mistake. You made this. You shouldn't have said this. Oh, you shouldn't have done." Are you kidding me? Guys? Listen. You can't win anymore. If you try to become the kind of man that these women like, you will become the type of man that is not good for society. You don't want to become like Tyrone. You don't want to become like Ray Ray. You don't want to become like Pookie. You don't want to become like this. You don't want to live that type of life. You don't want to become a dishonest man, because you end up becoming a dishonest man. You end up basically spouting lies. Okay, you're spouting lies and becoming a total liar. And then the funny thing is that when you do meet a good woman and an honest woman, you no longer know how to communicate, because you've been programmed to lie and to be deceptive. And then a good woman will see right through your lies, right through your deception, and she'll send you on your way. It's happened to me before. It has. I'll be honest with you. I was doing the whole PUA thing for years, and I ran into a good woman, and she told me stop. She was like, stop, don't do that with me. Just be honest with me. Just be real with me. And I kept on lying to her, and she was like, and she basically shaved me right then and then. And I don't blame her, because I had become a person who couldn't tell the truth, who was just using this, was trying to use deception. I couldn't be honest anymore. All right, I had been following this whole PUA crap, and then those of you that know my past know that I had a teacher, know that I had studied this for years, know that I did a lot of this stuff, and it was bad, and it's terrible, and it had no good impact on my life, because it teaches you to be a person that you are not. It teaches you to be a dishonest person. It teaches to be something like, would you want to be around that kind of person, like the type of person who is like, like, it's not real. Like, oh, this person's so cool, and this person's so perfect, and this person's saying the right thing. That's also a person that people don't like. Those types of people, initially they're like, this person's great to be around, but no, it's not. They're not great to be around, because they're like plastic and generic. All right. And it's crazy. But I mean, like, when you listen to like how women are disqualifying men, like pretty much, if you stroke her ego too much, she'll disqualify you. If you don't stroke her ego enough, she'll disqualify. What's really the truth is, I've told you, most women are not attracted to 95% of men today. 95%. Okay, women find 95% of men as either unattractive or average, and women don't want to date average men, so that means that 95% are unattractive to women. Okay, because they want a man who is, this is what she said, he makes the same amount of money as I do. All right. All right, maybe a few of them make more, but you guys are making the same amount of money that I do. What did I say? On a If average, so that you are unattractive, and you need to make a good amount of money so that you can buy her all the things that she wants. Guys, this is why men are just fed up and saying, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm walking away." What do you guys think about this? Black women who can't find dates, all right, are blaming black men who become password bros for it. I want to know what you think about this in the comments. All right, we'll talk more about it there. And guys, if you're enjoying the content, drop me some cash app, drop me some money for Red Bull via Cash App to say, "Angry, we love you." Anyway, like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA and walking away. And cheers.